Hello! Today we shall be using some water and some glasses to start making some little tunes up. So, what we need first is some glasses. So I've got 8 glasses here. That's kind of important because we're going to simulate the 8 white notes on a piano. But we don't have to be all the same. They can be different size glasses, as you can see here. I've got all sorts of different sizes and shapes. But if we take this one, just a standard kind of tumbler, and we take this one, I just want to prove something to you. Here we go, we have 2 exactly the same identical glasses. If I take a little beater, like this is one that I use if I play the triangle. But I'm going to use it for this. So, hit the glass softly. You can hear that note. And if I take this one, you'll hear that it is exactly the same note. Okay, now then, if I pour some water into one of them, we should hear that the note changes. Here's the empty glass, and here is the almost full glass. So we know that we can change the note by adding more water. It's that same principle that we've spoken about a few times with the guitar string and where you stop the string and make it smaller. And we've also looked at some other things whereby if you change the length of something, then you can change the note of it. It's exactly the same idea, with same principle with these glasses. So first thing we need to do is to key these glasses, because at the moment they're all just random notes. Okay, this is not an easy process. It does take some time. I've got a guitar, you could use a piano to do this. I have tried experimenting with a clip-on guitar tuner, and it's not really working very well at all. Actually, it gets nowhere near the result that I'm expecting it to get. So what I have here, I think that this particular glass resonates around about an F anyway. So if I play F on the guitar, and I say you could use a piano for this, which is there, that's not far off. Pretty cool. And I've got the water in this glass here to around about an E, but not quite. There's my other E, got an E here. It's kind of flatter, isn't it? It fits that one more, which is F sharp. So let's try making it. It needs to be higher. So to make it higher, I actually need to take some water out of this glass. See if it sounds better now. That sounds better. So the other thing I've done is I've just started to label, just so you can see on here. I've labelled that as my E. See that there? And I've got a C note now as well in this one, so I've just labelled that as a C. And I've got my F. And I'm just working on this one. I think it's hovering around a G sharp at the moment. Maybe. Maybe closer to G. I'm on to my last one. I've got C, D, E, F, G, A, and that hopefully will be my B, but it's a little bit sharp at the moment. If I play G, D, and what I think is B, if I play that on the guitar, I'm actually playing C. So my hope is, and if I play the C there, that's the same note. So I'm hoping that I can take some water out of this and it will become the B. Let's try that, make sure I've got enough. Not quite there. Do I go up or down on that? Let's try down. Right then. Now let's play the key of C, or the scale of C on the guitar. Let's play it on the glasses. Yes! So I've got C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and my top C. Get in! Okay, well I got it. It wasn't easy, but I managed to get it. Look at the difference between these two. This is why it became so tricky. There's the B. Now bear in mind these are exactly the same glass, so there's the B. That's the C. And they are almost identical, but not quite. You can just see there's more in the B. And that is making it slightly lower in pitch than the high C that I'm after. So there we go, it did take some time, but it was really worth it, because now I have a keyboard. So I actually need all 8 to give me the octave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But there we have my 2 C's, my low and my high C. So I can play now anything in the key of C, but don't worry if you don't really understand notes and things, or keys I should say. It's helpful to have a piano that's in tune, or a keyboard that's in tune, or a guitar that's in tune, to get it to this stage. But I did that just by listening and copying the sound of the note. So for instance, if I play the E, that sounds the same. If I play the A, and so on and so on. So it was a lot of trial and error, but now I've got these notes, I know that they work, and also it sounds right if I play them all again. The F is a little bit iffy, but I've given up. I've decided that's close enough. It's close enough. I did try putting a tiny bit of water in it just to see if it would resonate nicer, but it obviously would change the note slightly as well. But that one I might have a little bit more tinkering with, but the rest of them I think are ringing out pretty true, and it is still pretty much an F if I play an F on the guitar. That's pretty close, and it's just really the way the glasses are resonating that I'm not really liking. The actual note I think is pretty good. So now I've got those, I know we've got those, what we can do is we can start messing around and seeing which combinations work well together. And you can start making up little tunes. Now obviously you can experiment and come up with songs, and you can try and copy songs that you know. I'm going to leave you with half of one song that I'm sure you will recognise from a well-known soap opera, and it is in the key of C, and it sounds like, well, the start of it, I'm sure you'll get it straight away, it sounds like this. And I'm going to leave it there. Okay, have fun. It will be frustrating. It will be tough going, but please persevere, because it sounds really cool in here. So give it a go with glasses and an instrument and some water, and see what cool sounds that you can make.